Alright, here we go. Today's your leg day. I already warmed up with some cardio. Did about probably 10 minutes. If that, I just did some Zumba for fun. So we're going to start out with 25 squats. Make sure you have good form going back and back up. You don't want your knees to go over top of your toes, so make sure you're sitting back. You can do this if you want, or keep your hands at your waist. Make sure you're breathing. So next I just want you to do some lunges in place. Take one foot out, bring it back, the other one back here, and you're just going to do a dip. Hold your hands at your side. Once again, make sure this knee is not going over this toe. So we're going to do 15 on each side. Ready? Go to the other side. Same positioning. Make sure your back's straight. Courtesy squats. Ready? We're going to do 15 each leg. Make sure you get nice and low. Bring it up. Other side. This leg in front now. This leg in the back. 15. Ready? Go. Okay, so now you're going to find the extension machine. Every gym should have one. Should look something like this. Of course, this one's different because it's not the real thing. But what you're going to do is you're going to put your legs like this down at the bottom. I'm starting out with just 25 pounds for a nice warm-up. So since this is a warm-up, I'm going to do 15. Make sure you're squeezing. 9. Catch your breath. We want to lose some weight, so we're not going to take little breaks in between like most people do. Rest for a little bit, go straight into it. We want to keep our heart rate up and our calories burning. So this definitely feels a lot more challenging. I'm going to try to do 12 to 15, just because this is still kind of lighter for me. You guys adjust to what you need to. Okay, so now I'm probably going to add another, let's see, the highest weight I have is 15 pounds. So I'm going to add 15 more pounds on, hopefully it will fit, and I'm going to do 10 reps. I'm going to do one more. Oh my gosh, that burns. Right now you should have sweat dripping. This sweat drip is about to go down. Okay, so with leg curls, your bench should be flat. What you're going to do, they should have this machine at every gym too. Put your legs right here. Okay, I only did 10 of those because it was extremely heavy. I don't know why, but that really hurt. So, yeah, rest for a minute. Now, every gym should have one of these, but they might not be laying down. They might have ones that are more like you sit down and you curl this way. Like with the extension, you went like this. With the curl, you go down. They might also have one that is a seated one. So how you do that is you kind of like sit like this, but then this would come back like that. So just look for the machines. So Basically, your main goal is 3 sets of 10 to 12. You want to try to increase your weight each time. If it's heavy, stay with it. So yeah, that's basically it. It's gonna burn, but you just gotta suck it up and do it. And yeah, like I really don't want to do this next set, but I'm gonna do it because I have to if I want to look good. Okay, I'm gonna try. Actually, with this last set, I'm going to do a drop set. Basically, what that means is dropping weight, but increasing reps. So I'm actually going to take that whole bad boy off, put on a 15, so that's decreasing 10 pounds. I'm going to go straight into it. And I want to do more than 12 since I did 12 last time, so I'm going to do 15. Burns like hell, you gotta push through it. Take off that 15. So now we're only doing 25. Gonna do 20 reps. Alright, I know I look like shit, but who cares? You're not supposed to look pretty when you work out. This is gonna be easy because it's lighter, but it's still gonna be hard. You're still gonna feel that burn. Done with that exercise, take a minute, 2-minute break. Alright. So now we're going to do something called a deadlift. We're going to do straight leg deadlift. So basically this is going to work the back of your legs. And to start out, I would start with just the bar just so you get the hang of it. It's kind of a hard movement to do and it takes practice, so don't get frustrated. But eventually you're going to want to build up to a lot of weight on each side. So let's do 10 to 12 reps, 3 sets. I'm going to show you what they look like from the side. So you're going to want to stand about shoulder width apart. And what you can do for your hands, you're going to grab one overhand, one underhand. So holding it like this, down at your side. Alright? So you're going to take the weight, grab like this, and bring it up. Okay? So then the next thing you want to do is you want to lower down, keep your legs straight, and bring it down to about here and back up. Make sure your back isn't hunched over. You do not want to do them like that. Watch again. So try to pretend that someone's like laying on your back. Okay? Straight legs, down, back up. 3. Okay, put that down. Rest for a minute. So when you're going down, you should really feel it in here. Straight legs, lock them out. You can do a regular deadlift. With that one, you can bend your legs. So instead, you're gonna go like this. A slight bend in your knees, but you're gonna make sure still that you're keeping your hands close to your legs. You don't want your arms out here. Close, straight back. So see how my back is straight? You don't want it like this. You don't want it like that. Straight. Okay? Okay, so let's do about 10 more. This time I'll show you the non-straight leg. All right, one more set. I'll show you these ones from the front. So your hands like this. Ready? Okay. Shoulder width apart. Bend over. Back up. Make sure you're breathing. Now if you're a beginner, you might want to start with like just the bar, all of the reps. And then maybe just 2.5 on each side. You don't want to compensate form for weight. Next thing we're going to do are just squats. So you're going to take a barbell. For this one, you want to find a squat rack. It will be straightened down, and you'll see a bar about this height. So what you're going to do in that case, you're going to take the bar, go underneath of it, put it on your back, and then you're going to squat down. You want to make sure your legs are about parallel to the floor. You don't want to stop here, okay? So go down. Once again, knees aren't over your toes. You're not like this, you're back, okay? So I'm going to show you with mine. You can just use a barbell if you want. Rest for a minute. If you can, add weight. If you can't, stay with the same weight. Once again, since you are just beginning, I want you to work on your form. That's most important. If you can't do any weight, just do regular squats. Just get that form down, okay? And another trick, if you need to, put dumbbells or plates right underneath the front of your toes to make it so that you're putting your weight in your heels. Because when you go down, your weight should be in your heels. You should not be in your toes. Force that weight back in your heels. Sit back like you're about to sit back in a chair. That's what your form should be like. So I want you to do another set of squats, 2 sets of 10 to 12, and then rest in between each one, and we're going to do one more thing. I know you're tired. I am too. So you're going to stay in the same barbell area. You're going to stay in the squat rack. But this time, what you're going to do is you're going to go in a split stance. So you're going to go underneath the barbell, have it right here, and what you're going to do is you're just going to bring down this back leg and bring it back up. You're going to do 10 to 15 on each side, okay? So I'll show you an example. So if you need to, like I said, just use a barbell. You don't have to be in the squat rack. Or if you want, you could just use dumbbells. Okay, so we'll be on your back like this, at this stance, 10 to 15, and you're just going to go like this. That weight should be in your front heel, okay? So then you're going to switch. Bring this one to the back. Do the same amount of reps. If your legs start to shake, that's normal. All right, so now what I want you to do is find a nice area in the gym, and you're gonna cool down. You're gonna do some stretching. So go like this. Make sure none of your goodies are showing. And you're going to bring it to the front, to the left. You want to try to bring your chest to your legs, not your head, your chest. Other side. Okay, back to the center. Grab onto the wall. Take this, pull it back. Okay, other side. Bring it up. Bring it down. Alright, so you're finished. I know that was hard, and I hope you pushed yourself hard. And we're done for today. Good job. Make sure you get your form down. Form always before weight increase. Remember that. Make sure you're sweating. Make sure you're keeping your heart rate up. Make sure that you are working hard. And make sure you eat some protein and some carbs afterwards. After this, I'm going to have some hard-boiled eggs, 2 of them, and then I'm going to have some oatmeal, and that's about it. If you want to go for some cardio, it's good to do high-intensity interval, but usually after a leg day, you kind of just want to be done. So after a leg day, I normally just rest afterwards because your legs are really spent, and that's about it. Hopefully you like the workout, and I'll see you the next day tomorrow.